Implementers, so critical to think about what do we do with the physical space that all of us have in our lives. So, implementer is how we handle space and tangibles. Think of this as a continuum from someone who's going to be more concrete in those higher numbers up to someone who is more abstract. So, our 7 through 10s will build solutions. When you're talking about technology, these are people actually dealing with the hardware versus maybe software programming. In medicine, these are our surgeons. Think about surgeons are actually using tools to perform medicine. The strengths of these people are they're focused on quality. They use tools naturally. They focus on space and design. So we find them in construction, manufacturing, and different parts of medicine. Whenever there's a tangible good, so in real estate sales, that kind of thing. Other end of the continuum, here are the people who don't have to see it to believe it. So I've got this 3 an implementer, and I will imagine a solutions. I will not naturally build the model that's there. So these are the people who will visualize how it will work. So they will imagine those solutions. By the way, those 7 through 10s, the number one way that they communicate is by demonstration. Let me show you how to do it. So they're really helpful in making sure that we understand how something works in that end. Now, sticking to my medicine example, if our surgeons are in the 7 through 10, our chiropractors, people that actually lay hands on patients, 1, 2s, and 3s, we've got internal medicine, general practitioners. They will ask you a bunch of questions, but not necessarily ever lay hands on a patient. So they're not necessarily performing procedures with tools. We find nurses have that higher implementer number. We find a lot of software engineers are also in this 1 through 3 range because they're actually creating something, but they are not building or using tools in the same way. Those of you that are accommodating implementers, you're great at repairing what's already there. Maybe you're not going to build it from scratch, but you're going to keep things working. We do find a lot of people, in space planning, those kinds of things might fall into that category. Those of you that have a job, let's say you work as a consultant or in financial services or something like that, where it's more of a service, it's more abstract, there's not a tangible good, and you fall into this 4 through 6, we find that a lot of you have great hobbies outside of work where you are building things, you are working on cars, maybe you're crafting, whatever it might be. So you have a need for an outlet that maybe you don't get to solve in the workplace. But we need our implementers to make sure that we've got quality solutions.